So let's talk about Netflix case study. Some years ago, it was a case study. The hackers were able to exploit Netflix. It's already patched at this time, but they were able to add movies to the rental queue of the victim. They were able to change the name and address of the victim's account, change the email and password of that account, which means take over. They just replace it with their own username and password, and they were the only ones to get access. Cancel your account. How that works? Let's see how that scenario works. So the victim must be logged in into Netflix. The attacker sent a specific request to the victim, knowing the specific operation in Netflix. Obviously, the attacker needs to force the victim to go to that specific link, either by hosting a malicious web page, sending a URL via email, or a cross-site scripting vulnerability, as I explained. And this is one of the scenarios. The attacker was able to add a DVD into the victim's queue. He was able to buy it. As you can see, here's an example. There is an image being loaded. That image commonly is hosted in the attacker's website. When the victim visits that website, an image is going to be loaded, which is HTML code. But at that specific point of time, the victim has an authenticated session in Netflix. And then in another window, the victim loads this image, which means it connects to Netflix and adds a movie ID. You can see the exact URL that the attacker knows in advance. And the victim's browser is just going to perform the operation. And since the cookie is already authenticated, it's going to be able to perform this operation. As you can see, the attacker is able to understand the details about Netflix for an authenticated user. As you remember, it was one of the requirements. That easy, they can implement these attacks.